guys, just got to the racetrack. These boys have been here for a little bit trying to get cars dialed in. They're working on those, and Taryn, as you can see, is test driving his right now. So hopefully everything goes well and we can have a pretty decent race night tonight. So he's out here just test running it. He's got to do a little bit more driving, and then we got to change the oil on it. So he's working on that. I think everything's gonna go good there. It sounds good, looks solid. And then Colton finally got his engine put on his car the other night, drove it, did the break-in, he's changing his oil right now. Aiden's got his fuel system replaced. He's getting his tail tank put back on. And sorry, Colton's buttoning up the oil change on his car. So we're here, we're ready, and it's about to get underway. So catch up with you guys in hot laps. Just a quick little look at the track. We're getting ready to start hot laps and qualifying for some of the classes. But Aiden's getting ready to go out. He's the first one out for hot laps. So I think they got, yeah, they're calling them right there. I think they're rolling it in just a little bit more, and then we'll be hot lapping. So we're gonna see how that goes, and then a little bit later on, Colton and Terrence gonna be going out for their hot lap sessions. So we're fixing to get things rolling around here. Well, what'd you think?
It's pretty tacky out there, so I made the mistake of full throttle on it, so I should have thought about that.
Yeah, it got a little slick, didn't it?
Oh yeah. And then, I don't know, I'm just not happy with my seat, obviously. It's too small. There's not really much I can do with it, because I don't have much room in that car. So.
Yeah, it makes things a little difficult.
Yeah, it definitely does. Like, rubbing up on my shoulders, I can barely move my arms. So, I don't know. I'm not mad at the car. I'm just mad at my seat. It's just I don't have much room to move. I really can't any maneuverability. So I'm definitely gonna have to buy a new seat. But other than that, it felt pretty good. The power was like instant. It felt like it was there. But
where you could grip up anyways. I mean, it wasn't really grippy. You're sliding. I mean, I seen you hit the throttle and your car just
I
slid out.
Keep it straight. And then I don't know if it was because how the track was tacking, but when I was going slow in the cautions, it kept like the car kept like going like this.
Jerking.
Oh yeah, that's what mine does too. That's because they're set to go left.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Well, because it felt like it was going like this way and then this way and then this way.
So when you pull your panel off, tighten your gearbox a little loose, tighten that up. Bolts that mount to the front end, tighten that up. Yeah, that's just how they are.
Yeah. Other than that, it felt pretty good.
So I think it's safe to say no adjustments until after heats because the track's just too slick.
We can't tell none of them.
Yeah. I can't tell if it was because of the car or the track.
Yeah.
Most likely the track.
Oh yeah.
How do I turn this thing off?
Alright, y'all heard it. Colton and Terrence should be going out here for too long, so we'll see how that goes. Alright guys. Terrence and Colton are getting ready to go out for hot laps. So it's gonna be real interesting to see what these boys do. Fresh new engines. A lot of things got changed on Terrence's car. Not really a whole lot got changed on Colton's car as far as setup goes, just a new engine. So it's gonna be interesting for both these boys. We're gonna see how they do coming up here pretty quick. So they are rolling out. Let's get it. Rolling out. Let's go. They're separating Terrence. Colton's running out on this one on his own. Alright guys, so that definitely wasn't ideal. Terrence was so slow because he said his chain was way too tight and it was causing a ton of vibration. He said the power's there, what little bit he did get into it, but he didn't want to push it too much because it was creating a bunch of vibration, which that was smart on his part. So we got it loosened up a little bit, got some stuff adjusted. We're gonna try again with his for heat racing and see if it does better. Colton's is running right now, but he ended up taking the loop out of, because we had it looped around here, took the loop out of it, and now it seems like it's breathing a lot better. It's not blowing any smoke out of the pipe, so. Anyways, we're gonna see, we're gonna try this and see what happens out in heat races. So we'll try again and go from there. We just got called up for qualifiers. They're heading out for qualifiers. Alright, rolling out for qualifier number 3. Colton is starting in the back of it, which I do believe we're just working on lap times here, so hopefully this will be better than hot laps. Going green this time around, I believe. There we go. Alright, Taryn, let's do something here, brother. Still having chain issues with Taryn's car. I don't know what happened yet with Colton's. Gonna go to the pit, back to the pit and find out. We're gonna figure something out with his chain on Taryn's. It's still making a ton of noise, and he's not even pushing it. I mean, which I don't blame him. It's making all that noise. I'd get out of it too. So it's not engine. It's just something's up with the chain. I don't know. It's I guess we still have more bugs to work out. So. we'll see if we can get him out. That's all we can do.
Guys, well, we just figured out what's wrong with Terrence. See the wishbone bolt right here? When the chain gets tension, it's moving the entire wishbone. So that it's constantly tightening and loosening the chain. So we're gonna have to get a different bolt put in that, and hopefully that'll fix that problem. Because like I said just a minute ago, he still wasn't getting all the way in it because of the noises that it was making. I don't blame him. We're gonna have to get that fixed though. As far as Colton's goes, he said that he lost fuel pressure. Not real sure what he's doing to dig into that, but I know it's showing almost 3 pounds right now. Ugh. It's got one of them freaking all-star pumps on it too. Well, we got some work to do, so we're gonna get out. So we got a new bolt put in the wishbone, got the chain tightened back up. We went ahead and changed the bolt for the panhard bar down here on the bird cage. It was a little too long, so we didn't have another bolt for it, but put washers in it, got that tightened up, so now the rear axle's not sliding back and forth like that. I don't know if Colton ever got anything figured out on his car. Aiden's getting ready to roll out. Did you get anything figured out on yours?
Not wiring wise, no. I'm still trying to figure it out. I started getting Aiden's car ready to go, so for his heat race.
Okay.
After that, I'll come back out here and figure that out.
Okay. That's it? That's the only thing that's wrong with yours is fuel right now?
Yeah, we already adjusted. We threw some adjustment into the right front. Well, the rear of the car, but to get the car to set on the right front and try to get some more traction to the right rear because we're just out there spinning. We didn't realize the track was going to dry out that quick.
It dried out quick.
Yeah, it dried
quick.
out quick. It's windy.
Yeah, that doesn't help at all. There's a ton of cars out. I don't know if you guys have seen it all, but
This is the most cars i44's ever had.
this house is packed tonight. So, but we, like I said, I think we got Terrence dialed in.
What was wrong with it?
His bolt, where the front hymen was on the wishbone, kept coming loose. So the rear axle was sliding back and forth, which is probably why the chain was loosening and tightening. And then the bolt for the panhard bar, huh?
What hymen?
This one up here.
Oh.
Yeah. And then we didn't do anything about it before we went out for qualifiers, but the bolt that is holding his panhard bar to the bird cage, it was a little too long, so we had to put washers in it, got that tightened up. Before, the rear axle was just sitting here sliding back and forth like that. So
We need to throw 2 turns in the left rear to get weight shifted over to the right.
and on the torsion or the
This one over here, the adjuster over here that adjusts this one.
okay.
We need to do 2 turns.
All right, well I'm gonna do that. Aiden's good to go.
Yep.
So
We're just waiting for him to go out.
all right, so we'll catch up with y'all when that time comes. Didn't know that was gonna happen, but just after that last caution there, he pulled around and we seen a puff of white smoke, so we told him to go in and save it. So we'll investigate when he gets back to the pit. Alright guys, so I think we figured out some stuff on Terrence's car that we're gonna adjust. I'll get into that a little bit later, but for right now, we are getting Aiden strapped in. He's the last one in the game for the PCR crew tonight. So we're gonna get him out there and see what he can do. We made some changes on his car. Got to noticing that this tire, which it looks a little bit better now that we, changed some of the tire pressures, but it had a curve, like a dip in it, and that was causing him to not really be able to use the right front off the turns. So we got him swapped around, and on top of that, it's a little bit wider, so it's basically changing his offset. So we're gonna see if that'll make a difference for him, make it to where he can steer this thing in the corner a little bit easier. And so we'll go from there and see what he can do. So we'll catch you guys out there.
What's going on, everybody? It's Sunday after the races. Yep. We'll do a little recap here. Bryson, we ended up getting his car going yesterday. Well, the night before last, we got it going, and then he was able to go racing.
Setup wise, much better. Still some more to do as far as that goes.
That's for all of us.
Yeah.
Setup.
Yeah. Long story short on mine, clutch burn up.
Yep.
It was adjusted all the way out, and I did not know it. And I mean, the car didn't feel like. I mean, I can usually feel what the clutch feels like when it's engaging and stuff like that. If it's dragging and stuff like that, it never felt like it until I tried to go out for the heat race last night. So I was like, well, it wouldn't even move on its own power, so I just pulled in. I had no choice but to pull in, so we'll get a new clutch put in it and try again. Like I said, a few things to still tweak on as far as setup goes, but we're on the right track, I think, because it's driving a lot better than it did the last two practices that I tried to take it out. So.
Yep. And my car did pretty good. Other than I'm out of torsion bar, completely out. Like, we have them things maxed out on both sides, so we're gonna change torsion bar on my car. We changed torsion bar on Taryn's car, Bryson's car. How dry slick the track was, I didn't think I was gonna need it, so I didn't go ahead and change it, but I should have. We'll know that we'll get that changed for before our next race or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna go through all of it. Yeah. No. So yeah, I'm gonna put new bearings and all kinds of stuff before I race next. So that deal, we'll get that figured out. Terrence's car, it started to do better at the end of the night. It was just, way too late to, be able to do anything because he was all the way in the back.
He said his brakes were on. Which in staging, he was telling me that, he's trying to pump them up, and they wouldn't hold pressure.
So he has a leak somewhere?
Yeah, something. Don't know what was going on there, what's causing it necessarily, but because I didn't see a leak anywhere when he took off. But he got out there and he was like, my brakes were not working at all. And so he's like, he could push it, because you got to have brakes when you're going that fast.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he just kind of, about quarter to half throttle around the track for his last race, for his B. And he was like, yeah, I got to get my brakes fixed before I even try to push it.
Yeah. Yep. So, and then Mr. Aiden went for a tumble.
Oh Lord, he did.
That was pretty gnarly. That was a gnarly tumble.
Yeah. He was doing good too.
Yeah, we finally got his setup somewhat decent, and he was rolling the top. Looked like he was trying to gain some momentum to start, trying to do something.
He was smoothing that. So at first, he's been having issues with stalling at the wheel. So we've been telling him to quit doing that. And then right before, he rolled that caution right before he come around, and me and Taryn told him, quit stalling at the wheel. And so they took off, and he went around. They came around, started off of turn 1, came into turn 2 and 3, and he set the car up perfectly. He went into it, yanked the wheel right, and just held it there. And it was beautiful. It was perfect the way he rolled around the top of that corner. Come out of it was great. Come back around, went 3 and 4, and then come back around to turn 1, and he got a little too close to the wall. Right front caught it, and
well, I think he hit the cushion and it caught the right front, and then it took him up
toward the wall. And when that happened, he tumbled like crazy.
He set the car up too late.
Yep.
That's what happened. Yep. So Aiden's car is done for. The chassis bent. We'll show you some footage of that once we get it all unloaded.
The damage
Yeah, it's he's gonna need a new chassis for sure.
He may be out for a while. I'm not gonna say he's out for the season necessarily.
No, I'll get one built for him before. In a few weeks, we'll get it built. So
Yep.
the hardest part is probably doing another body.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that one, I mean, it's basically completely starting over because you're gonna have to go through and weld on all new Zeus tabs. I mean,
Yep.
everything.
Yep. I mean, at that point, I'll just cut those off of the other car and put new one. Put those
Good
back on.
news is you ain't gonna have to weld halo bars.
No. Well, I think we got.
have it.
I think we have to finish.
Well, we gotta finish taking it, but they're on there.
And the sidebar.
Yeah.
And he'd be going to a wide body, so he'll have a little bit more room too.
Yep, exactly.
So, but yep, that's our recap for the weekend. We'll get these things unloaded and we'll show you damage. So, all right, guys. Well, this is it. Old Mr. Aiden's car, a little messed up, but we got both front tires. That rim's okay. We think the front axle's okay, but this rim's a goner. All the shocks are good. We're hoping the engine's decent. Ain't much wrong with it, I don't think. So it might be salvageable. You know, got a radius rod right there. Carbs ended up popping off. And if you look here, the chassis is broke. Right here. It's broke. You can see the little crack right there. The rear axle radius or panhard bar is broke off one end, I do believe, which I think is just the rod end. Yeah, rod end's broke. I'm hoping the rear axle's okay. It looks pretty straight, but I think there's a rim. One of the rims are bent. I don't remember which one it was, but I believe one of them's bent. Wishbone is bent. Cracked out right here too, hitting the chassis. I think that's about it, but I don't think there's any repairing this chassis, you know, where the motor mount goes, so I don't think we're gonna be able to use it. I'll take it apart and see exactly what all is done. If I can straighten it out, we can straighten it out. If not, we'll build a new car, no biggie. So we'll go from there. But pretty wild wreck, which y'all will see in this video. It's definitely a hard hit and a crazy tumble. So we're glad Aiden's okay. He just he was sending it, trying to keep up with the pack. You know, he was doing some good driving for, you know, his second race out with this car. He's probably done the best out of all of us this weekend. You know, I kept tweaking on this car, getting the setup right to where he was going in the corners okay and coming out of the corners okay. So, you know, it definitely needed a little bit more tweaking, but, you know, it's only one race weekend, so we did a lot with this thing for one race weekend. Got it going good. He just needs to, you know, learn not to saw at the wheel. But other than that, we'll tear it apart even more, and I'll show y'all more. But we'll catch y'all later.